Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. The Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Tennessee's offense comes onto the field first today. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
Well, it's interesting. You talk to this coaching staff, and they don't make any bones about it, David. They say the strength of our offense is the right side of our offensive line. We've got a right guard and a right tackle that we feel can physically dominate and overmatch opposing defenses, and they know that's going to be a big key for them in this game today.
Yeah, and trust me, the defensive side, we talked about it as well over there. Like, they know short yardage situations when they need it, when they gotta have it. They want to go to the right side, so interested to watch how the defense counterpunches that, maybe brings more bodies or blitzes on that side to not let them get too aggressive and take advantage of that great right guard and right tackle.
Right back to the well. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. And the Volunteers will hustle with the line. Churns into the pile. Turning it on. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Right side, it's Davis. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Vols are rolling down the field. The give. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Rashad Downs going up top. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So South Carolina's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Few guys in the sport have the physical skill, size, and speed of Nick Harbor. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he... On the move from inside his 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The run inside. It's Bishop. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 8 first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Snap in the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Behind to crease, it's Gordon. There he goes! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Davis. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. In the red area, it's Gordon. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Vols want to move quickly. Powers inside. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. After run, now throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Out wide right, it's Dodson. He got it out to the 34-yard line. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Look out! Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early.
Makes the grab and room to run. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Duckworth. Rush is on. Left side is Hunt. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Staley. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Hardy. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Run ends there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun. Wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Catch in the middle, it's Sellers. Timeout call here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lost the throw on first. Unloads it left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great weekend.
Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Hey, I got to be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catch the defense off guard.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rid of it on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Duckworth. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Out wide right, it's Jackson. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The right side, it's Davis. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Vols have their offense in high gear. Caught. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
2nd down to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Driving forward, it's Beal. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. It's dropped after taking the hit.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that.
Number 24, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Hardy again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the ball's in the hurry-up.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Out wide right, it's Staley. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got him quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he throws. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Staley. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. This time it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Drops back on first down. Fires quickly. Touchdown ball! Into the end zone for 6. Here comes the 2-point try. The play fake. On target. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this. That's the sophomore safety that the trainers are taking a look at. We'll let you know how he's doing as soon as we find out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. He's past the sticks. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Finds his man. It's Sellers. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 2nd and long here. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Right at the line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. You're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. The Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That this year. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us as the season